people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or asked the green bobcat why he grins? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountains? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come around the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you. And for once, never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends. And we are all connected to each other. In a circle, in a hoop that never ends. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or let the eagle tell you where he's been? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or whether we are white or copper skinned. We need to sing with all the voices of the mountains. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all you own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the
Good morning, everyone. Can you tell we're doing things a little differently this morning? We want to thank Onefold for being here. That was the choir that you just saw. In your programs is the lineup of what's happening today, and on the back of that are the names of all the people in the choir and their band, and also their purpose. So please take the time to read that after the service. I am Reverend Bonnie, the community spiritual leader, and this month we're moving into a new theme, and the theme is Spirit Expresses as Creativity. And so what better way to experience that and to really get it in our lives than to see Spirit creatively expressing through those of us in our own community. So that's what we get to do today, is see how Spirit expresses through a lot of different people in this community. Creativity is the way that I share my soul, is what Bren Brown said. And lots of folks this morning are going to be sharing their soul with you. And the first person I wanted to share from her soul does her creativity through sewing. And I wanted to show you that normally she creates through making doll dresses. Aren't these beautiful? And all the way around. So before my ordination, which was several years ago now, I asked her, can you make a dress for a life-size doll? And she made this beautiful robe for me. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to set these up here. There we go. Well, that wasn't enough of a challenge for me to give her. So I asked her recently if she could make stoles for our new practitioners and the practitioners that have been serving us for a while. And so I thought, well, stole, sharing your soul, it's all one and the same, isn't it? And so she created these beautiful stoles for our practitioners. Sylvie, please stand. Please stand. Sylvie Peel. So at this time, I would like to ask the practitioners to please all come forward and stand on the stage. So to all of you practitioners that are up here this morning, Spirit expresses through each and every one of you creatively. Every time that you do a treatment, that's creativity expressing through you. And the stole is a symbol that when we wear it, we are ready and willing to be of service to any of you at any time. So now that they have them, when they have them on, you know that they're available for prayer. So do you all agree that when I give you your stole and you wear it, that you will be ready to serve and willing to serve these beautiful people? Yes, ma'am. Okay. So, Cheryl Clark. There you go. Barbara Reesner. Martha Ward. Beth Leary. Whoa, I didn't mean to drop them. Uh-oh. You're going to have to make more, Sylvie. You guys get to share one. The Baileys, since they always work together. There you have your practitioners. I know I've lost the whole thing. Sorry. Thank you. I'll just hold it right there. There they are, your practitioners in service. And Sylvie will make more. So another person that is part of our creative team here is Randy Brown. And he has put together a video every Sunday of the person speaking up here and puts it up on YouTube. But some of you might not know that he also creates meditative videos that are inspirational. And so part of what he does through his videos is this one that he's sharing with you today, is he was considering asking his kids to take less time on social media and spend more time actually living their lives. And he said perhaps they would become surprised at how much they were able to live their hopes and dreams and accomplish from their passion, even though inevitably there would be challenges and disappointments along the way. And if they have any, they can read Barbara's book, and then everybody will be fine. He also wanted to give all of us a challenge. And that challenge is that for this next month especially, or you can continue it beyond, either set your phone or your watch to go off every half hour or hour, whatever works for you. And when it goes off, take that opportunity to look around you, look at nature, look at inward, at spirit, and ask, what is it that's wanting to create through me right now? What is it that I can do right now? What do I need to know right now? Just take a moment and see how living life that way this month or beyond inspires you. Randy Brown's video.
the fame. All of that may come to you, but your thoughts please try to tame. We'll get to our destination, wherever that may be. But the most important thing in life is to be free. Slow down and go. Let life flow. Slow down and go. Let life flow.
Amy Brown. There's more of those if you go to his site on YouTube, so you can see the other things that he's created. Maya Angelou said, "You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have." And our next expression of spirit, sharing her creativity this morning, has been expressing creatively in one way or another throughout her entire life. This is merely one of the ways that she expresses creatively. This is Sandy Adler.
That was my mask of power.
Speak into the mic so they can hear. There you go.
The Magnificent Snowy Owl, 2013. You came to me then in my mind's eye in the pine forest when I needed a totem animal, my own power animal, for my self-mask, my mask of power. I come to you now, needing you even more than then, for I am older, weaker, more lost. What can you teach me with your silent wisdom? Perhaps by example to keep silent more? Arctic bird, how can you protect me? In meditation to envelop me with your 5 feet of white wings? Why are you here this year, migrating further south than the last 50 years? Are you here to tell me to no longer hide my secrets? To tell me to use all I have seen and heard to heal myself and others? Are you here to let me know it is time for the magic and mystery of life to live in me again?
And that was the first time she has spoken and read her poetry in public. She did a great job. So if you dream it, you can do it, Walt Disney said. And Ariel and Mary Lynn have both been dreaming big this past year. Ariel wants to share this with you.
I'd like to start out by saying a few words. So, hi, family. I want to thank you for all of your loving support. When Reverend Bonnie asked me to sing in this service, a million songs came to mind. I haven't written any of my own yet. So when I listened to this one, it seemed perfect for the message I'd like to relay. Many of you know that I'm a recovering heroin addict. It has been one of the most difficult things I've ever had to overcome. And with help from the 12-step recovery programs, I continue to turn my will and my life over to God every day in order to continue living in the sunlight of spirit. My addiction took me to very dark places where I thought I'd be better off dead. And I lived in a state of mind where I believed wholeheartedly that I would be a heroin addict for the rest of my small life. But there was a different plan for me, and currently I am 19 months clean and sober. called life. My father took me to my first religious science church when I was about 12 or 13. Soon after, I became a Sunday school teacher in New Thought churches and taught for many years. Every city I moved to, I'd attend the center there, and I strongly believe that the teachings of Ernest Holmes had planted a seed inside of me that kept me looking for my best and highest good. I am so grateful to have been exposed to New Thought communities at such a young age and to be part of this one. This is my spiritual home. Thank you all for making this possible for me. Thank you, Mary Lynn, for volunteering to help me sing this duet today, and Randy, too, for playing the drums. And without further ado, I chose the song, When You Believe, because there can be miracles when you believe.
Many nights we prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts, a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could.
There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe? Somehow you will. You will when you believe. In this time of fear, when prayer so often proves in vain, hope seems like the summer bird too swiftly flown away. And now I'm standing here, my heart's so full I can't explain.
hold this thing. Sorry. Thank you, Ariel. That was fabulous. So creativity is piercing the mundane to find the marvelous, Daniel Patrick Moynihan says. And in this next poem, note how Barbara Hendrick pierces the mundane and finds the marvelous in this soulful poem she wrote and is sharing with us.
Hello.
Speak into the mic there.
Is the mic on?
Yep.
Yeah. I haven't ever spoken up here before, so I'm from California. I lived there for 50 years, and I love beaches. I love whales, dolphins, the ocean. And whenever there are many, many times I walked on many beaches in California. My last home was Oceanside, California. And so I wrote this poem somewhere in my 40s. It's called A Soulful Beach Walk. One I am with life as I walk along the beach through many moments in time, warm, soft sand beneath my feet, grounding my being in the moment. Bright sun in the sky, bringing light to all. Seagulls soaring in the air, flying so joyously and free. White-capped waves tumbling playfully, caressing the nearby shore, announcing their arrival with melodious voices. Beautiful children laughing and playing in the surf and sand, sending their love through a smile as I look deep into their eyes and seize their wise old souls. A cornucopia of sights, sounds, and feelings surrounds and permeates me to the core of my being, to remind me of God's unfailing presence, beauty, and order on this our precious earth. Deep peace and joy again abides in my once troubled soul, and I and God's world are one again. Thank you.
Beautiful.
God bless you all.
Beautiful. Well, according to Joseph Chilton Pierce, to live a creative life, we must lose our fear of being wrong. And Miles David reminds us, don't fear mistakes. There are none. Cheryl Tomlin is inviting all of us to release our fear of mistakes. So this is an opportunity. You can stand up or you can sit in your chair. We're going to move along with Cheryl. She leads our spirit dance here once a week. Okay. Did you want to talk into this a minute? Yeah. To tell us something.
This is going to be an audience participation deal, so we're going to give Spirit a really good time, okay? So everybody, or a lot of you know that on Tuesdays from 2 to 3, we have Spirit Dance here, which means we put on music. We put on reggae, we put on Elvis Presley, we put on rock and roll, we put on country music, and we get up there and we dance, and we don't care what we look like, we just do it, okay? And I would like to invite all of you who like to move. You don't have to have moves. You only have to move it, that's all. So if you would like to join us, the lovely Ariel and the beautiful, I always call them the original One-Fold, the original Downtown Browns. With a beautiful song, Shining Star, right? Shining Star. And Reverend Bonnie promised to dance with me right here. Oh, okay. Well, whenever you're ready, go ahead and start and just move it, okay? We're going to give Spirit a real good time.
What you can truly be, what you can truly be. Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be. Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be. Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be.
Thank you all for participating from either your seats or around the room. That just helped to boost our energy here. Henry Matisse is credited with saying, "Creative people are curious, flexible, persistent, and independent with a tremendous spirit of adventure and play." Next is someone who has brought lots of spirit, adventure, and play into my life, for which I'm eternally grateful. She was born with drumsticks in her hands, and she said she just wanted to express herself a little bit with some rhythm this morning. Brenda Lyons.
Well, I've been watching Randy a little bit. So I've been learning a couple of little licks from Randy. Let's see here. Let's see. How's that?
Thank you, Brenda. Good to see you back on those drums. Albert Einstein is being featured in this month's Science of Mind magazine, and he said, "Creativity is intelligence having fun." I know that this next person knows how to have lots of fun because we've watched her. So do the others in her little band that's going to perform for us today. Rohana Wolf, Cheryl Clark, and Jean Sartor.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, everybody? Yes? Okay, just pray I remember these words. Yeah. Okay, this is my song called Situation Wanted, and it has to do with, we used to have newspapers. Remember those? Yes. And you look in the Help Wanted section, or you place your own ad, Situation Wanted. I see you're looking for someone to be your companion and lover through life. You have searched high and low, someone apropos. No one fit the bill, but I will. I just know. And so I'll slide, taking your hand. Starlit nights, I'll kiss on demand. I comply with every and any about you. I will try where others have failed. No more nights of biting your nails. Standing by to feel misfortune around you. And I am ready, willing, and able to be the one to make the tide turn. Ready for you personally, and always eager to learn. And in every way, I'll be there for you. Not like the rest of the mob. When all's said and done, I'm the one for the job. Ready, willing, and able to be the one to mirror your soul. Ready any minute and free and well prepared for the role. And then every way I'll be there for you. Not like the rest of the mob. When the picking's done, I'm the one for the job. Yeah.
Well, the earth without art is just eh. Come on up, you guys. Think about it. Earth, E-A-R-T-H. Take out the A-R-T, and what do you have left? Eh. Right. Come on, y'all. Eh. So these next two artists have been making art together for 32 years, as well as independently in their own lives, and they both deeply appreciate the art present in the earth. Kathleen and Ray Pozemek.
Good morning. Can you hear me? No? Can you hear
Is
me
this
now?
mic on? Hold on, they're getting it. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Try it.
Can
There
you
we
hear
go.
me?
Yes.
Okay. 20 years ago, my husband Ray and I flew to El Paso from our home in central Illinois. We rented a van in El Paso to tour the state of New Mexico for the first time. During our tour, we visited a writer friend, Jim, who had moved to Roswell from Illinois a few years before. Jim asked me to write a poem about my impressions of New Mexico, and here it is. Ah, New Mexico. Winds tackle and lift dust devils. Shake saguaro, yucca, and buckhorn, scattered like dice on a muscarella playing board. Guadalupe Mountains, framed by the parched prairie in a turquoise sky maze, peek through the haze. An Apache woman, surrounded by bright-eyed and also sleeping children, tells stories of mighty warriors, ancestors, and apparitions. Charms of silver bear claws, slithering snakes, and turquoise beads of water adorn fingers and necks. Brightly colored Kachina dolls, half animal, half human, are lined up like fuzzy little toys in a pueblo. The earth-a-reel music of flutes and basic drums offer buenos dias to natives and visitors. Ah, New Mexico, land of mystery, mysticism, and enchantment.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Good job. Thank you, Ray and Kathleen. Beautiful, thank you. Well, Albert Einstein also said, logic will take you from A to B, and imagination will take you everywhere. And so our next creative spirit has an imagination that's taken him all over the place to get some magnificent photographs that you're about to see. He put this together as a final project for one of our classes. And so not only did he get to go everywhere, but he took us with his photography everywhere. So please see the photography and the video put together by Jim Rogers. Thank you, Jim. So please take the opportunity after the service to look at the other art that we have around the room. I'm sorry, who brought this one? I don't know who's... Otis? This is Otis also? So all of... No, whose is this one here? Oh, Kathleen. Okay, Kathleen put that over there. Great. This is Otis's here. This is Otis Spencer. This is Otis, and those two are Otis's. Then we have Ruth Dreyer here, and the color ones along there, Ruth. And the 3 photographs in the back are more of Jim Rogers' photographs. And I know that this is just touching the iceberg of the creativity in this community. Finally, Scott Adams said, creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. And I think you'll agree, all of these are keepers, are they not? Yeah, all of this? Yeah. Einstein also said that creativity is contagious, so pass it on. And I know that all of us are spirit expressing, and that creativity moves in and through all of us. So I hope that today inspires you to go home and let creativity just move in and through your lives. So we're going to close with a prayer, and then One Fold will come up and do one more song. Would the practitioners please surround the room with their beautiful new stoles and their love? And Ray Posniak is going to play behind me as we do our final prayer. And so just take a moment to go within and breathe into that space where we know that creativity is alive and well. It is that spirit of life that moves in and through each and every one of us in this room. Those who told jokes, those who sang, read poems, read from writings, sang, played instruments, and those who sat and knew enough to appreciate that they clapped, and all of the artwork. This is creativity, moving in and through each and every person, whether it's through sewing, writing, all of these things, dancing. We know Spirit is alive and well in us, and we know that we can go to that place anytime that we feel stuck or lost, and allow creativity to move, and we will find life again. We will find love again, and we will find that inner peace that passes all understanding. And so for this and this beautiful day and all of these expressions of spirit, I give great thanks. And so it is. And thank you, Ray.
Mm-hmm.